Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 8. Winter is coming. RimWorld does in fact need you. So, you might notice that the map is a bit barren and empty, and that is because this, as you may have noticed from the title, is a restart. Now, the reason I did the restart is because I may have derped up. I did a few recordings and I screwed them up, and I may have forgotten to have a backup save. So I'm really sorry, but we're starting again. For those of you who've just joined, then forget about what I just said. We actually have the same guys as last time, if I unpause slightly. Marcelo, Nigel, and Kyle, and Nigel is in fact a hungry cannibal, or hippo, possibly. An abrasive, incapable of violent, hungry cannibal. So I've used the same map. I've got the same guys, and I use the same guys. How did I get them? I've got mods installed, and I've actually got 2 mods installed now. Firstly, you might notice that the interface is a little bit different. Firstly, the mod that I had to get the same guys, I had Prepare Carefully. Now, EDB Prepare Carefully is a mod that allows you to pick your start. Like, you can alter your guys, you can alter your loadout. What I did was I just tailored the guys to be the same as last time. The aesthetics of them are slightly different, but they've got the same traits. We're on the same map. I regenerated the world, and I went in exactly the same location. And the interface mod itself is just EDB interface. It is a lovely mod, and it is really, really awesome. Now, one of the reasons that I'm not quite as sad about the restart as I would be, don't worry, I'm pretty pissed off, is that a new version of RimWorld came out, and it's not an entire update, but it's a slight tweak fix. And the tweak fix also is something like 8E, and the version I was running was like 8A or 8B. And the mods that I've just installed needed later versions. They were something like 8C or something. So, I'm actually fairly pleased. I mean, I love these mods. I do love the interface mod. The interface mod is pretty amazing. So that's lovely. Also, I have done one other change, and that is we're starting in May, not in the default, which I believe is July? I can't remember. But yeah, by starting in May, we actually have a little bit longer. So we're using the same rule as last time. No growing food indoors. Food has to be grown outdoors, and we have to stock it for the winter. Now, by starting in May, at least we've got May, June, July, August. So we've got 4 months in which to grow stuff for the winter. And we've got 4 months in which to prepare for 8 months worth of winter. So we need to, again, focus straight away on getting straight on with the temperature stuff, getting straight on with having a freezer, putting all our food in there, and growing a lot of food very quickly. So, sorry about the restart, but it allows us to have a better episode with mods and prettiness and, yeah, whatever. So, anyway, let's move straight on, and to make it up to you, I'll release a couple of videos really quickly to try and get us back up to speed. So maybe I'll try and put a few out at once, so keep your eyes peeled for them. So, talking generally about the start, I'm going to stay where I was last time, just seal a couple of these bits up, and defend ourselves by, we'll grab the geothermal here, we'll grab the geothermal there. It's a very strong start location. Of course, putting in a wall along the entirety of there is going to be annoying, but it's a very strong start location, certainly. It's going to be very helpful. Now, we could go up here. There is one geothermal here, and, there is some metal. And that is becoming, fairly tempting, actually. It's a very fairly tempting start. I mean, you've got a lot of metal nearby. You've got the cryopods, etc. You don't have the wealth of geothermal you have down here, but then again, geothermal isn't, crazy important. Certainly, you have to research it to get it. I mean, it's tempting. We could try it. I mean, well, there's metal there. There's metal here. There's metal here. I mean, down here we have a little bit of metal here. Yeah, that's it. Wow. Well, that's not going to be good. Maybe we should go up here. I think maybe I have to just admit that maybe that's the correct course of action here. Let's do it. We'll move up here. We'll destroy those walls. We'll use those walls to build walls. And we'll be okay. Maybe. Theory. Possibly. Hopefully. Something. Okay. Now it's going to be a little bit of a walk, but I think we'll be fine. So, looking at our group, let's do the good old-fashioned manual priorities. Okay, so everyone has to be a firefighter, because firefighting is awesome! If we don't have a firefighter, well, we're not going to be that well off. Yes, one for patient, one for patient, one for patient. 16 social, you're going to be amazing. You just talk anyone over to our side. I guess 4 wouldn't hurt. Cooking. I don't have amazing cook, so I guess everyone should be 1 for that. Hunting. I don't actually want anyone hunting until I say so. Construction, 1. Repair, 1. Growing, 1. Mining, 1 and 1. Art, I guess a 1. I think that's fine. Now, one thing I will do is make sure that I've got someone hauling as a priority. Actually, I didn't want that, did I? I wanted that. Because if you don't keep on top of your hauling, it really does, it piles up and it becomes incredibly annoying. And also the same with the cleaning. If you don't haul things, they tend to back up, and then you end up with your entire production chain sort of stymied. So we will allow the medicine, allow the food, and we'll sort out weapons in a second. Zoom out a little bit more. Get the wood. Oh god, actually I don't want to be going all the way over there for steel, so let's grab the steel here. Grab the silver. And yeah, moving up here seems a good idea, especially since we'll actually need a lot of this metal because we can't really rely on wood. So, shall we start off? Right. Ooh, first job first. Let's look at your gear, not gear, character. Shooting 3. Shooting 3. Careful shooter though, so you get yourself a rifle. Shooting none. You're incapable of violence. Okay. So, there we go. Weapons equipped. Away. Right, so, orders. We're going to claim. Going to claim that. Also going to claim that. And you'll claim that bit in front as well. Anything else to claim there? Nothing there. Okay. So, we will also then deconstruct, and this will allow us to basically take these bits and use them to our heart's content in other places, which is going to be particularly useful. Because we are going to need that. And then maybe we'll cut off bits of this and we'll turn it into, maybe this can be like a prisoner room or whatever, and we'll actually use bits of the local, geography. Yeah, I guess it's geography. I was going to go for something else, but geography works. We'll use parts of the local geography to our advantage. So, where are we? We're down here. Let's put down some zones. So, we need a stockpile zone. I don't mind putting stockpile zones on here. Although it is floored, maybe we should turn the flooring bit into like a shed or a room or something, I don't know. Oh, the choices are choices. No, it's fine. Also, my mouse is bugged out. Come on, mouse. Play ball, mouse. There we go, 6x6. Decent stockpile. And a dumping stockpile next to it. Use a 6x6 as well. As for growing zones, let's get ourselves a fairly large tree zone. Although I don't want it there, actually, because that will end up with firefights nearby that have got trees in them. Yeah, actually, let's just make the entire end here into one large growing zone. For trees. Although, actually, we don't want to be spending that much time working on trees. Maybe that much time working on trees is acceptable. I want to grow pine again. I could be growing oak, but I like pine, especially when the higher latitudes. It's a bit more, suitable. As for growing, I think what we'll do is we'll just put up a considerably large potato one, followed by maybe a little bit smaller. That is square, isn't it? It looks square to me, and that could be strawberries. And we'll expand this later on, right? We'll expand this later on. But for now, that'll do. Go. Go, come on. Take these things apart. Got some hauling going on, at least. Oh, this is not the one that I wanted you priority do. Can I tell you to not do? Nope. I wish I could, have priorities for these, so, don't worry about doing the tree one. It's fine. Just stop concentrating on the trees, but I can't. I can, actually. I can just tell her to come up here, and then I can give her tell her, oh, you're not in the military anymore, and she'll do the one closest, I think. Or she'll go down and eat from a survival meal. Or that. So, let's also consider where we're going to... I think we could get them to live in here, and we could eventually turn this into our prison. But for now, we'll just board it up, and we'll put a door in the way. So, structure. Wooden door. We do have enough wood just about to manage that. And I guess if I tell Marcelo to do that, and I put some sleeping spots in, we'll be fine. Kyle, can you build this on your way? You'll make everyone really, really happy. There we go. Suddenly they're all indoors and a lot happier for it. It's not been a particularly nice location, but it'll do. Okay, guys. Come on. It's morning. There we go. So there we go. Now Marcelo's close to here. Marcelo defaults to doing this. Okay, you're hauling them. I was wondering if you're about to eat it and it's moving it really far. No, you're actually just hauling it. So, by taking this apart, we're actually getting ourselves to... are these slate? Yeah, slate blocks. We'll actually be able to use these to build our wall of defense, and then we build a wall of defense here. And we'll just have to leave this area, but I'd like to be able to haul things before that happens, which is why we're getting Nigel to haul rather than focusing on setting something up immediately. Sleepy times. They'll be good for a couple of days like this. What's the temperature inside? 8 degrees. Yes, bearable. It's not great. Man, outside it's 1 degree, so at least they should be happy about that. This is just a door holding on. That's the entire thing. It's just a door that's allowing them to be, 7 degrees warmer. It's a fairly decent door, I guess, considering you just made it out of basically nothing. You literally, knocked a tree down with your hands, grabbed the wood, and then just shoved it in a hole there, and it turns into a door. It's amazing. You don't need hinges. This construction is taking a bit of time. I guess it's because we've not got anyone who's particularly great at construction. But we're getting there slowly. So, if we go for structure, and we build a slate wall. I guess slate. Which colour would be more fitting? Slate will do. Like that. And then we'll put the last block in over here in a bit. We won't do it immediately. Everyone's sleeping. Aww. We do need defenses. The game is right. We could do defenses, but right now I'm going to be focusing on other things. Defenses soon, though. I am aware that, you kind of need defenses in this game. That kind of helps you with your whole longevity and deciding to live game. People are often, by the way, complain at me like, oh, why don't you go over here and grab these 6 survival packs? Because it would take an entire day for someone to walk over there. Like, it's not really worth it. It's probably just about worth it. By the time someone goes over and then comes back, they will be starving. So they will need, a lot of food. They'll have, put themselves in a bad mood. They'll also have, wasted an entire day's worth of labour. Like, they could have been, planting pretty much an entire field in that same time. Now, it's one issue of the maps. It's why I don't generally like building bigger maps, because when you make a bigger map, not only does it slow the game balance, which is fine, my computer's fast enough to handle that mostly, but also you end up with, someone crash lands on the other side of the map, and then you've got to go get them, and it'll take you a 2-day trek to do that. It's just annoying, really. Oh, Nigel's turned 17! What a lovely cannibal. Now, it's much worse on jungle maps, by the way, because the jungle slows you down as you walk through it, and it takes ages to get anywhere. We found in our last series, we just didn't leave. We just went nowhere because the jungle would slow you down. Now, this is also true of this map when we get to winter. The snow will slow us down. And local squirrels gone mad. Okay, well, at least we can eat a squirrel. No, we can't. We don't have a butcher tail yet. Eventually, we will. Okay, there's the squirrel. It's attacking Nigel. Nigel's incapable of violence. Okay, guys. You need to go save Nigel. You had to pick on Nigel, didn't it? Come on. Oh, what a shot! I know you've got, good shooting skills and stuff, but wow! That was fairly impressive. Okay, come on, speed up. Come on, time. Come on, time. There we go. So the construction is getting done. We're slowly taking down this building, and eventually, I guess we'll, start building that wall. Eventually. So let's consider putting up some sort of, food area. I guess that's 1, 2, 3. There we go, and we'll put a wood door on the front. And then orders, we'll mine that one a little bit. And then we've got to do some power. Now, wind turbines are the general stock of trade these days. So we'll put wind turbines in. So if I put one there, I can always put one next to it. Yes! Okay, this seems to work fairly well because I'm going to put one there. Do I need that much power yet? No, but I will soon, so put it in anyway. And up. And around. There we go. Continuous treatment, Nigel. Oh god, how badly hurt is Nigel, by the way? Did Nigel actually take some real damage? A bite to the leg. Oh. Well, hopefully you won't get infected or anything. I think we will treat it nonetheless. So Kyle, who is our healer? Nigel. Nigel has to treat Nigel. Actually, and Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Can you not? Oh, okay. I guess it just isn't that bad, maybe. Come on, guys. Bright and early. It's 5 a.m. Oh, maybe you should go back to sleep, actually. It's 5 a.m. 6 a.m. There we go. That's a bit more sensible, Marcella, but seriously. 6 a.m. Still fairly impressive. We're planting our forest now. Now, trees aren't necessary, but they are definitely a nice alternative for building stuff than just spending all of our metal. Now, metal is a very precious resource for us, so it's nice to be able to just be able to go, okay, eventually we'll be able to use these trees. Now, they will take, a couple of months to grow, so hopefully we'll be able to harvest one load of trees in this summer. If we're really lucky, we might be able to just about sneak 2 in. Now, soon enough, we'll be able to actually focus on something a little bit more interesting. We'll actually be able to get, say, our freezer up, and that'll be particularly tasty. And we will call this place Winterfell. I don't know if it's 1L or 2, but I'm going to go for 2 because winter has indeed fell. It will indeed fall, actually, in about 4 months' time. Less than that. So, let's get a move on. Come on, guys. Move on. Top, 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 top. I don't know, anyway. Shame about the construction, but I guess if I put everyone temporarily on one construction, we can get this done a little bit quicker. There we go. They're just standing next to each other, just wearing the same synth thread. They very much look like a sort of demolition crew. One entire business worth of people. That's a lot quicker. Yeah, 3 people, 3 times the speed, almost. Not quite, because they have differing skills, and we actually had the best person doing it, but, still. They'll get done in 1.5 days what it would have taken, almost maybe 4 days or something. Because, breaks and so on, and we're slowing us down. I don't think we'll get it done tonight. I think there's going to be about 4 blocks left. 3 blocks left, there we go. But I think that's suitable enough that at the beginning of tomorrow, we should have it finished. We'll have, a couple of things actually start being built. That'll be nice. Tick, 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 tick. 5 a.m. There we go. As soon as, just before 6 a.m. actually, Nigel gets up. Now, Nigel, he's a cannibal, but he tries to be a nice guy. He doesn't actually, he's abrasive, he's a complete arsehole, but, he does get up early. He does his best to help. Low food. Well, we've got this food about to be harvested. How long until you're harvestable? Yeah, basically like an hour. So maybe we should start thinking about building our stuff. Okay, we didn't actually get much built today. That's a shame. Soon, though. Soon. Okay, go sleepy pies, guys. Let's go sleepy pies. So, I guess that's been a fairly successful first 9 days? 9 days. So, I'm EnterElysium. Thank you very much for watching so far. Thank you very much for bearing with me in this new series. In the same old place with the same old people. Different events, though. And a differing starting location by about, 100 meters or so. So, if you've liked it so far and you want to support the series, especially a new series, please remember to like the video. That really does help out, and I apologize for having to restart. And, well, if you're not subscribed and you want to see more of this series, consider subscribing. But until next time, stay shiny. By the way, I will try and remember to put multiple videos today to make up for the fact we're now behind. Catch you guys then.